Hey Fuzzy Goat family, happy Tuesday. Melissa here in Thomasville, Georgia. I hope y'all, wherever you are staying warm. We have cold weather here. Now it's cold for us, so it's all relative. I have my nice little cashmere poncho scarf, which I love wearing. This is so lightweight. I was going to talk about that in a minute too, but I know it's much colder in other places, but for us it's really cold, and we're under a wind chill advisory, which never happens in South Georgia, so that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, but you're not seeing very many people today because they're hunkering down, getting those fires ready, and I'm gonna do some knitting tonight. Hello Harriet and Cindy, thank you for watching. All right, so this is from last year. I got this last year when we had a cold snap, but this is our cashmere pom-pom scarf. This year we have it 2 different colors. We still have some left, so I just thought I'd show it because this is kind of weather I like to wear it in, so we don't have to wear a jacket, but I like to have my neck kind of covered. We're calling this brown. See, the pom-poms are so fun, and they're not glued on, they're stitched on, the pom-poms. So I've never had one, since I've had this, I've never. Oh, I bet it's so frigid in Wisconsin. I bet. You don't have to tell me the temperature. You can maybe put it in there if you want. And include the wind chill. When we lived in Chicago, I always told my husband what the wind chill was, and he thought that was pretty funny, but it matters. It makes a difference. Like here, I think it's 44, but with the wind chill during that, so it's cool. All right, so this is the brown pom-pom scarf. I'm calling this, I think, black. It's kind of a charcoaly black color. So fun. Oh, see, I can get the ball on the right side. Okay, so there's the charcoal one. You can half it, or you can wear it kind of like a wrap, but it's so light and cozy, and it is cashmere, so it's really soft. All right, so I want to talk about that. Then I wanted to, man down. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to show you guys is we still have more of the ponchos left. I gave these away. A couple of people got these for Christmas this year on my family. And what was I going to say about? Oh, these are on sale. They're marked down. So check these out on her website. Can't get it quite where you can see it. This is called the poncho. So check it out on our website, fuzzygoatyarns.com. Negative 21 wind chill. Yeah, you win. You win. Let's see if anybody else has colder temperatures. I hope you don't have to go out in it. That's what I hope. I remember when we lived up there and had to get the kids to school, and it was snowing, and they were little, so they always brought their, hey Lynn, what's your temperature? Sue said it's pretty chilly up there in Wisconsin. And they always, wanted to play in the snow. So all the snow stuff had to go to school with the backpack, and then it came home and it had to go in the dryer, and then they wanted to go out. It was like constant, right? Just constant. Anyway, they had fun. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off now because I'm inside. It's a little warm, and I will put it on when I leave the store. I am wearing Sprinkles cardigan by Loop 10. Loop 10. Yeah. And I think that right now they only have it in a digital book, but it's up on Ravelry. It was very fun. It's got a little herringbone. So you can see it. A little herringbone pattern there, and a little pop of color. You see my fun buttons. And I made the sleeves, of course, like I always do, 3/4, and put the little color there. Yep. So K-Nuts had also made one of these in a different colorway. So we both have it. And I wanted to show you, I did remember my daughter's sweater. And what you may not be able to tell, these sleeves are very, very full. This is a very heavy sweater. I think she's gonna like it. I put it on, and I did block it. I don't know if you can see. I think these sleeves took as long as it took me to do the front and the back. And I used the Mammoth yarn, which is a very worsted. Not worsted. It's bulky. And I believe I think I have some yarn left over. I used, I think, 8 skeins of that yarn, but we do have some of that in the sale still, I think, or maybe yes. It's gone. Okay, I didn't know if it was gone already.
The brown, I think.
Okay. This pattern is on our website. It's called Daisy and Peace. It's really, I think, the people that wrote it. It's Daisy and Peace, and it's sweater number 15. Have different versions of it, but this one is sweater 15. But I also wanted to show you some other yarns that might work for it. These have, it's Maximo. It is virgin wool. It has 87 yards. This is from Pasquale. Yeah, so we have this color silver, really pretty. Have a very pretty red, Bordeaux. And then we have this gray and a navy. And you don't have to do it in a solid. You could always block it, or, you know, stripes or something, which would be fun. I'm like, I don't know, you just always have fun with that. Oh, 60 degrees in Arizona. Uh-oh, somebody's peacocking there. This is petrol. Very pretty. And then we have one more color. I think this is called agave. So it's fun. You can see it's got a little twist in it. So that would be pretty knit up in that as well. And I have a couple other fun items that we got just today. We restocked on this Project Hibernating. So it's got a little goat on it, snoozing. I mean, I actually have a couple right now that this could go on. We can't seem to keep these in the house. So here it is. We got more. We also have this new item. It is, what do we call this? The coin?
Flip coin.
Flip coin.
Oh, I gotta get that up.
Oh, she's gonna get that up right now. So it's a flip coin. I will read it to you because I know it's backwards. So there you see the head of the goat, and here is the end of the goat. And it says you flip it, like, you know, heads up, tails down. Heads, cast on a new project. Okay, that's the head. Tails, make progress on a whip. Isn't that cute? I thought it was really cute. I thought it'd be funny if it said on both sides, cast on a new project, cast on a new project. Because that's kind of what I like to do. And then we also just got in the Fuzzy Goat. This is the favorite square needle gauge. So you can check your gauge on any square needles. Very fun. We checked it ourselves. So again, you can see that on our website as well. Okay, so now onto my projects. Where do I want to start? I was torn because, you know, I'm working on sleeves on 2 sweaters, and I knew it was going to be cold this next week, and I thought maybe I could wear one of them if I finish it. But I can't just sit and work on one project. So I really should have sat on this Forest Land and finished both sleeves. I finished one. I think I've been... Yep, okay, I put the second one on needles. I don't even think I've knitted anything yet. But, so I just have one more sleeve to finish. It'd be nice if I could wear this now. And I need to block it. This is one that I really want to block the color work because I'm wondering if it'll settle a little bit. You guys may not be able to see it on there, I don't know. But yeah, so got one more sleeve on that. It's called Forest Land. It was color work by Jennifer Steingass. She has some glass maybe. Anyway, she has some great color work sweaters. Check that out if you're looking into some color work. All right, so that's my Forest Land. And then this is the other one that I'm working on sleeves. So lots of sleeves going on, but it's good because I feel like I am getting close to the end of a project. This one is the Pothos pullover. Let's see, this right way. Oh, this is the back, okay. And I like this right here. I did put this on and I noticed that right there. You can see that when I switched, right? You can see a little fade there, but I'm okay with that. I'm also toying with the idea. I've started this sleeve and it is the darker colors you can see. And I was wondering, almost done with this ball, if I should switch over, right? So they can have the same before I go to the new one. But I think the new one is close enough that I don't think I'm gonna have that same problem. So I might just switch when I get closer to the end of this if I need to, like alternate some rows, but anyway, so you can see I finished the bottom. I don't think I had finished that last week. So that was huge. And I started working on this sleeve, decided not to do just short sleeve. She has a tapered option. She has a short sleeve option, tapered option, and then like a fuller sleeve. So I think I am going to, thanks Teresa. Yes, you know how that feels when you finish something like the body of a sort of boring sweater. The yarn is super fun though. So I think I'm going to do like a 3/4 tapered sleeve on this one, decided. So yes, this is the Pothos pullover fingering weight. Very fun, very fun. You can have some fun with some color with that one. All right, and I chose, my selection was Orion yarn. And we're hoping to get some more of that in soon. All right, that's that one. Yeah, let's do this one. This is the belly. Love my belly. And let's see what's in here. Y'all remember what's in here? This is the Gambit Cardi. It's a DK. Wait, let me get it situated here. Also a milestone reached on this sweater. And I think I need to apologize. I think I told you guys this was bottom up. It is so not bottom up. So not bottom up. It is top down. Because I'm like, why am I separating? It took me a minute. So I've separated the sleeves. I have them both on holders. I even tried on. I don't think I tried on yet. I want to get a little further past where and then I'll try it on to make sure. But I did kind of slip it over. She has some tutorials, Willem Pine, give you help with fitting, and so I watched a couple of those, and I watched I think her gauge swatch tutorial as well. So she gave you some good instructions. It's hard when you're doing a cardi to try it on and to figure out if you've gone far enough to separate the sleeves. I know some people had that issue in the Look Squirrel cardigan. But she was saying if you try it on the sleeve before you separate, it should come about the middle of your bust line so that you have enough room under here. So I think I do love their patterns too, Sue. I like their patterns. I am using a Madeline Tosh Carolina Reaper. So fun. This is, and there's no button band. I think I mentioned that before. And this is the, yeah, so I'm just doing all one. This is the cable. It's a very simple cable. It's 10 stitches. Done with the increasing, so now I'm just doing the body. There's this is where you can, they have a chart and you can just continue your repeats to make it longer, which I will be making this a little bit longer. Also, I think the pattern says it's the ease is like maybe 2 to 4 inches if I recall. I have chosen to do 4 inches, so that's the size, and I'm making the 44 finished, and I'm super excited about it. I just love that color. It just makes me happy every time I pull it out, and who cannot love this bag? Yeah. So that's the Billy bag. Okay. Let's see. My husband's piping in. Is orange one of your colors? Yes, so that orange is one of my colors. I believe. I'm making it one of my colors. So, all right. Okay, so I did pick up, I'm still a little worried about this vest. This is the Rathlin. Am I saying that right? Vest. And I did the switch to my purple, and I'm really liking the purple. I decided I've started some increases. So the increases are slow and gradual, which they should be, not as abrupt as I did these decreases right here. I think it's going to be okay. I think so. I think because of that, I might even make it a little shorter than I was going to, just so it doesn't hit right at my hip line, if you know what I mean. So I am kind of making this one up as I go along. I think know how long, it tells you how long before you separate the sleeves. This one is bottom up. And then that you separate and you do the front, I think, and then you do the back or something like that. But that's where we are. This is so soft. This is the, it's Earth. I always forget the name of that. Lanapaka? Yeah, Lanapaka. Super bulky weight, and it's 50% superwash, no, super baby alpaca, and 50% merino wool. But it's very soft. And so far, I have used my gray skein, all of it. I have a little bit left. I'm onto a purple, and I've just started it, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna need one other ball. So it's kind of nice, maybe 3 balls, but stay tuned. I will let you know. And I'm not used to working with the heavier yarn, so I don't have to work on it very, very long because it hurts my hands. But it's nice yarn, it's soft, but it's the bigger needles is the whole thing. All right, so then what did I decide? Oh yeah, this has been so fun. You have to get used to, this is the Helga cardigan. You have to get used to using the 2 strands. Let's see if you can see a good look there. Which I really like the effect it's giving Every once in a while you can see that flat color shine through. Here is one of my cables and the sleeve. That's the raglan sleeve coming out right there. This is my front. Let me do it this way. That's, no, I had it right. Sorry, guys. And I had to look because I wasn't really liking my cast on here, but you do pick up for the neck. This one also is, it's I guess a fingering. I'm holding two lace ones together. So there's a cable there, you can hardly see it because it just started that. It's a cable, there's a cable around each sleeve. There's cables around each sleeve with my increases, and then this is the other side of it. And you know, she has you doing buttonholes, and I am doing them, but I'm also thinking I might be able to use the cable because there's a cable right here for my buttonhole, but we'll see. You have to remember to do those buttonholes every 16 rows, so we'll see how that goes, if I remember to do them or not. I did have an and I should know better than this. It was late at night, and I'm like, I wanted to do one more row. And I had made an error on the row before, so that's why I'm like, let me finish this next row. I forgot to do some of my yarn overs, and I thought, well, it didn't work. I thought I could just pull up the yarn, but then I had an extra, anyway. So the next morning when I picked it up, I had to back out 2 rows. That was a little tricky with the 2 yarns, but I did it during the day so I could see. I don't know, I guess you guys, I can see it really good in this light, the different color in there. I love this color combination. So anyway, this is called the Helga. This is probably going to take me a while because this is using 2 lace yarns held together, which I guess could be a fingering, but really tiny. So at this point, I'm just, and I think in her pattern, she says you go until, I think I have 150 stitches. I think she says you go until I have like 400, and then I will separate sleeves. That seems like a lot of stitches. But that is the Helga. And that one's for me too. And let me see, I think I just have one more to show you. Yeah, I have one more to show you. So I decided to cast on Love Note. I have not done the Love Note. It is pretty popular, almost as popular, I think, as the Ranunculus. And I decided I was going to make this for a friend of mine, whom I haven't seen in a few years, but we talk a lot. And she's going through some times right now, so I don't know, I just wanted her to know that I was thinking about her. And so as I'm knitting, obviously I'm thinking about her, right? So the Love Note is also, it feels very ranunculus. Is that a word? Ranunculus-esque. Anyway, it's on a 10 needle. I actually, what did I do? I did my gauge swatch and I blocked it, and I had fewer stitches in there. So I decided to go up to an 11. So I'm using an 11. It does start off with a provisional cast on. That's this red. Okay, you can do this in a lace and a fingering. I'm doing it in a DK. And okay, the red is my provisional. I like to do my provisional cast on. You can do it like doing a chain, right? Crocheting a chain, and then you knit into the chain. But inevitably, I knit into the wrong stitch. So then when I go to undo it, I'm all tangled. So I like to do my provisional cast on using the crochet hook and the needle, where you're creating your chain on the needle, but with the crochet hook. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but that is my preferred method. And so I will come back and pick this up for the neckline. So I'm starting, I guess, somewhere around here, and I'm going down. I'm using this fun color, and I decided to use it for her sweater because it's called, what is it called? Tennis Club? Tennis something, and you know, I love my tennis. So this way she can feel, she knows it's for me because it's the tennis yarn, and she can feel a hug for me. So I'm hoping that this will go as fast as the Ranunculus. It's a lace, just a simple lace pattern here. It's oversized. So I am making it the size that I would make for myself. She's taller than I am, so I'll make it longer. But I did go up a needle size to try to get that gauge. I'm okay with, you know, it's not too see-through. So that's what I was kind of worried about. Actually, I probably will check my gauge again. But I'm not very far. But anyway, so now I think I have done they tell you to do 8 rows. I think I'm now going to do some increases, and then I'll be going into the chart, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, so that's Love Note. So for those of you, I think many of you probably have made that as well. This is my first time. I did want to show you what I know I have on one of these. Hold on, I want to show you what I did. We have these little clips. Oh, where's mine? Oh, I put it on here. Hold on. Oh, I have it on that bag. I have it on 2 of my bags. The little, what do we call these little clips again?
Lobster clips?
Yeah, lobster claws.
Yes.
Lobster claws. And you can put them on your bag, but I have my stitch markers on here specifically for my sleeves. So I like to mark my decreases so I don't have to keep like measuring or guessing. And then I put as many as I need, like it tells you to do 8 or 12 or whatever, I put that many on here. And I just mark my decreases. But the little lobster claw is really handy to hook on your bag when you're doing that. I think I have it on both ones I'm doing the sleeves on. So anyway, wanted to show you that too. That's on our website as well. All right, so I'm looking at the clock. You guys stay warm. Have a good week. I look forward to catching up with you next week. And I, for one, am going to go home and hopefully sit by the fire and do some knitting. So you guys stay warm as well and stay safe. All right, take care.